following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right. Welcome to Barnesville High School for what could potentially be the final home game in this gym for the Barnesville Trojans. It's not 100% official yet, but it's pretty close. I was talking to athletic director for Barnesville, and he's like, there's a couple things that got to get done. If they get them done, we'll be playing over there very soon. So they're hoping by the end of this week they might be able to move their teams into the new gym. Rumor has it they might be practicing in the new gym tomorrow, but we're going to leave it as a rumor, and we'll just let you tune in by surprise coming up here on Thursday, Friday, or hopefully not any later than that, hopefully. So that's all very unofficial there, but this could potentially be the last game in this gym for varsity basketball action until they move it over. And Todd was kind enough to give me a little tour of that new gym, and man, it's awesome. It really is awesome. I think you're going to look forward to it. So, but I'm not going to tease you too much on that anymore. But let's focus on this game here. You got the Barnesville Trojans coming in at 11 wins, 7 losses, hosting the Hawley Nuggets at 12 wins and 4 losses. Here on the contest, or on the season, I should say. Also, other action tonight here on Magnitude Sports. Perham and Breckenridge in girls basketball. That is being played at Perham High School on Magnitude. That's the first of a doubleheader at the Hive in Perham. The second game will feature the Perham Yellow Jackets boys basketball team, as they will be hosting Pelican Rapids later tonight at the Hive, and that game will be on Magnitude as well. So a total of 3 basketball games for you here on Magnitude Sports tonight. And we got a busy bracket of basketball games coming up for you here. If I can find maybe, there it is. That's the button I'm looking for. As you can see, the 3 games I just discussed. And then Thursday we have a couple more games for you. Friday's a big day. We have a Barnesville doubleheader. The girls will be hosting Underwood, and the boys will be hosting Breckenridge at approximately 6:30, and I think that's actually set for an 8 p.m. start. Barnesville was originally scheduled to play New York Mills on Friday, but due to the fact that they had to get the conference game in, Breckenridge will take New York Mills' place on Friday, and then Barnesville will host New York Mills about a week later on Friday the 25th. If our schedule allowed for it to be seen, it would be right underneath that Enderlin versus Kindred game. So on Friday the 25th, Barnesville boys will host New York Mills, and that will likely be in the new gym. It's very possible that all the upcoming games would be in the new gym, but like I said in the start of our show here, they got to there's a couple things that they got to get done before they can move play over there. And that's the only thing that's kind of making it an iffy situation right now. So there's your scoop on that. Barnesville, Underwood, Kindred, Oak Grove, Perham, Thief River Falls, Barnesville, Breckenridge. A big day coming up this Friday here on Magnitude Sports. Of course, you can find us online on YouTube, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. If you're able to support us financially, click the join button and pick one of the plans. They go as low as $4.99 a month up to, I forget what the highest level one was, but it gives you membership perks that not all the regular viewers get. And you can get a free T-shirt and all that good stuff. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, Magnitude SN, and Instagram, Magnitude SN1. Well, the players are going off the court. The youngsters are taking threes from the corner and making the net splash. And we will take a timeout. We'll come back, dig a little bit deeper into the Trojans and the Nuggets. We're about 5 minutes away from the opening announcements. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Cabral Metalworks in Rossay offers machining, fabrication, and design services from CNC plasma cutting, precision forming and welding to prototype and CAD design. Cabral Metalworks can assist you with almost any project. Family owned and operated, Cabral Metalworks has a passion for metalworking and makes customer satisfaction its #1 priority. Whether you're a large corporation or an individual with a sketch design on a napkin, Cabral Metalworks can meet your needs from concept to the final product. Call 218-329-5990 or visit cabralmetalworks.com today. Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, CNS Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the CNS motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that CNS Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
All right, welcome back to Barnesville High School. Almost time for the Barnesville Trojans and Hawley Nuggets. Let's take a look at the visitors, the Hawley Nuggets. Once again, coming in 12 wins, 4 losses overall in the season here. They are 6-3 in the 8AA section. Yes, that's right, 8AA section. 4-3 in the Hard Lakes Conference. 4-2 when playing on the road. 8-1 at home, 0-1 on a neutral court. Their QRF ranking right now sits at 82.4. They opened up the season with a long string of wins, including an overtime win, 81-74 over Detroit Lakes, to put the Nuggets at 3-0. They'd move on to 5-0, 7-0, 8-0 with a 60-50 win over Lake Park Audubon before they would get knocked off by a very good Pelican Rapids Vikings team on January 13th, handing the Nuggets their first of 4 losses on the season. They would move into the Crossover Classic where the Nuggets would fall to Henning. And then coming out of that, the Nuggets would fall to Dilworth, Glendon, Felton. So after winning 7 in a row, they would drop to 7-3 with that 85-79 loss to the DGF Rebels. And then since then, they rattled off 4 wins in a row. 59-53 over Fergus Falls, 70-54 over East Grand Forks, 78-63 earlier on January 31st against Barnesville at home. 55-34 win on the road at Breckenridge. They would go to the Hive in Perham and fall to the Yellow Jackets 63-50. They had a game scheduled on February 11th on the road at Park Rapids taking on the Panthers, but that game has been postponed. I don't have any information on if that game's been rescheduled yet or not. And then that brings them into today's contest here at Barnesville. After today, they have Pelican Rapids, Frazee at home, on the road at DGF, home against Perham, at Foston. They wrap up the regular season at Norman County East, Ulan Hitterall. And, of course, that schedule subject to change depending on how Hawley's been affected by all the recent weather over the last month. Barnesville Trojans, 11-7 overall. 6-6 against 8AA opponents, 4-5 against Hard Lakes opponents, 5-4 on the road, 2-0 on a neutral court. They are 4-3 when playing here at home. Puts their QRF ranking at 72.5. The Trojans would fall on the opening night, 77-58 on the road at Detroit Lakes. Rattle off 3 wins against Wadena Deer Creek, an overtime win by 5 over the Perham Yellow Jackets, and then a 66-47 win on the road at Breckenridge before they would fall to the DGF Rebels in Glendon, 68-51. Come back home, bounce off that loss with a 69-25 win over Frazee. Go to the Wilmore tournament, pick up an overtime win over Central Minnesota Christian, 57-46. Then a 1.72-71 win over McRae. Coming out of that tournament, that would wrap up 2021, kick off 2022 with an 82-66 loss to the Warwood Warriors, and then Badger Greenbush Middle River, they'd pick up a win against the Gators. Bounce off that with another win on the road in Park Rapids over the Panthers, 76-51. Fall to the Pelican Rapids Vikings here at home on a day that maybe that game shouldn't have been played. That was on a blizzard night, but that was a good game nonetheless. So let the 64-59 final score fool you. Most of those points were scored on free throws, fouls down the stretch in the final minute and a half in that contest. They'd bounce out, though, lost to Pelican Rapids with an 80-51 win on the road at Crookston. Fall at the Hive in Perham against the Yellow Jackets, 60-55, 78-63, 64-57 losses to Hawley and DGF. 76-49 on the road at Norman County East. Ulan Hitterdal, they'll get the win over the Titans. Another win most recently on Saturday, February 12th, 63-46, bringing them into today's game against Hawley. After today, they have Minnewaska area, Breckenridge, Pelican Rapids on the road, home against West Central area, New York Mills, and Wheaton-Herman Norcross, and they'll wrap up the regular season on Friday, March 4th on the road, taking on the Green Wave in East Grand Forks. Your national anthem is coming up here in just a moment. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in just a second here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
The mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially anything to do with kids and youth. You can contact the high school office for more information on how to join the Barnesville Booster Club. The Barnesville Booster Club has paid out over $800,000 to the community since 1989. Visit barnesville.k12.mn.us and click on the Booster Club under the Athletics tab for photos, Facebook link, and more information. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck in the game. Go Trojans!
All right, welcome back. Starting lineups now as they're going over them for the Hawley Nuggets. That is Mason Groton. And then you got Hayden Groney. And you got Braden Groton, a 6'4 senior. And a 6'2 sophomore. Number 4 is Brevin Stoller. And last, certainly not least, is the 6'1 senior, Brian Carlisle. And those are your starters for the Hawley Nuggets. So be in their white with dark, I guess you could call it dark burnt orange numerals outlined in that creamish orange outline. Maybe gold's more appropriate. And now your starters for the Barnesville Trojans, 11-7 on the year.
Number 4, 6'1" is senior. Number 12, Noah Cross. 6'11" and senior, number 13, Logan Ernst. A 6'2" junior, number 15, Jake Vinegar. A 6'3" senior, number 24, Caden Jensen. Head coach of the Trojans, Chad Suter, assistant coach of Chelsea Hicks, Justin Peachy, and Dion Britton. Your managers tonight are Brady Field, Charlie Peterson, and Jake Strand. Your officials for tonight are Brad Siliuson, Andy Dumas, and Ryan Weinzierl. These individuals are registered by the Minnesota.
All right, let's put 18 minutes onto the clock and get this thing ready to rock and roll.
We can't have games. We ask that you continue to show your appreciation throughout the game by showing great sportsmanship.
Hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl on Sunday, whether you were a fan or not a fan of the halftime show. We hope that your team won, and if your team didn't win, well, they came pretty close to winning, so put it that way. And we are underway here as Barnesville win the tip. Nearly turned over. They'll swing it over here for Hang. Hang dribbles down to the baseline. They'll pop it back up top for Iniger looking inside. Zenzen will sit the screen. Iniger will hand it off there for Hang. Hang fires it over to Kraus. Kraus was about 30 seconds into the matchup here. And Barnesville still in their first possession. Hawley nearly created a turnover, but Barnesville got it right back. So if you're just tuning in, you haven't missed much. Iniger for three. Nope, a little strong. That one won't go. And the rebound comes down to Stoa. Back the other way now. Stoa with the basketball. Stoa will pick up his dribble, cross-court it, double pass into the corner for three, and it's in. Brady Groton with the triple. Three back the other way to try and tie it. No good. Zenzen with the rebound. The hook shot got it.
Number 0. Barco basket by number 24, Caden Zenzen.
Caden Zenzen, the current all-time leader.
Number 1, Mason Groton.
Let me try that again. The current Barnesville High School all-time rebound leader is what I meant to say. Well, floater there is up and in. Nicely done. Barnesville coming back very quickly in transition here.
Oh, basket by number 0, Mason Groton.
Get it into Ernst, back out to Kraus. Some nice defense there by the Nuggets. Kraus, 1.5 teamed up near the midcourt stripe. Get into the high post there, and Hang thought it was going to bounce and roll over there to Kraus, but Nuggets will get the turnover. Missed the three. Stoll will reset high on the far side, pushed into the corner, and a travel. That's Bredman into the lineup already as Barnesville making some changes early. Suter also in. Zenzen has it, gets it back out. Now Bredman catch and shoot three on the pass from Kraus. Bounces off the rim and the rebound comes down to the Hawley Nuggets. They'll kick it out near side, Hayden Groney, and out of bounds. He'll stay with the Nuggets. Of course, Nathan Stoa, the head coach for the Nuggets, and Chad Suter, the head coach for the Barnesville Trojans. Here's Groney. Groney with the bounce pass down near the baseline, backing up the defender, and Groton will turn and drop it in.
Oh, basket by number 0, Mason Groton.
So it's a 5-point advantage here for the Nuggets. We'll get the ball into the hands of Cam Hang. Hang tried to loft it to Bredman, out of bounds, and a turnover. Stoll will put the ball on the floor. Bring it up slowly over the timeline with 15:05 and counting to go here in the first half. Stoll avoids a double team, runs into another one, and still with that left-handed dribble, able to get the pass here to Groton. Groton through the fingertips of Carlisle and out of bounds. And that'll be another turnover, and
Checking
the
in for
last
Trojans, number 15,
3
Jake
possessions have been turnovers. So 3 of the 4 turnovers in this game have happened on the last 3 possessions. Redmond picks up his dribble, gets it to Kraus. Kraus inside the 3-point arc will step back out, get it to Bredman. Nuggets doing a good job of that double team. Zenzen will get it stuck in the rim. Needed that, and in other words, he needed a little bit more arc on that one, and it probably would have been switch, but so it goes on the books as a missed shot. No free throws in this game yet, and that one's lost out of bounds. And that one's turned over. Bredman will bring it over the timeline. Bredman with a pass to Iniger. Iniger will drive the baseline, try and back up his defender as he spins on the pivot foot. His shot gets blocked as he finds a way through defenders. Ball deflected into the hands there of Stoa. That shot is a little bit off the mark, and it'll be out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. The ball will go back to the Barnesville Trojans. 7-2, 5-point lead for the Nuggets, and no points scored in the last minute and a half. See if Barnesville can change it. That one off the foot of a Nugget. It'll stay with the Trojans.
Checking for the Nuggets, number 3, Bailey Thompson.
Bailey Thompson, a 6'3" senior. He checks into the lineup wearing number 3. He steps up on Iniger as he passes it away there to Zenzen. Zenzen tried to get it to Suter, tipped out of bounds by Suter, and back to the Nuggets. Now once again, now we're going on 2 minutes with neither team scoring. Stoll will pick up the pace as he brings it over the timeline, down near the baseline, uses up his dribble, and then that one is tipped around and eventually turned over. Up court to Zenzen, he'll try and save it, and they're saying that Zenzen was out of bounds, and the ball's gonna go back to the Nuggets. This has been a turnover fest, and a timeout is probably going to wrap up that turnover fest. We'll take a break with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, welcome back. Coming out of the Barnesville timeout, it's Nuggets basketball. Stoa has it, gets it into the hands there of Groney. Back to Stoa now into the corner for Groton. Stoa over to Groney. Groney back to Stoa now as we hit the 13-minute mark to go here in the first half. And Bredman will tip it out of bounds, and Barnesville fan kind enough to keep him from going up into the 4th row. We'll get to Stoa. Stoa quickly inside there for Sam Sensky, and he scores.
By number 12, Sam Sensky.
Redmond picks up his dribble on that half-court trap in the upper corner there. Now Kraus swings it over to Iniger, tees it up for a 3. Left it a little bit short. Rebound comes down to the Nuggets. Sensi now 3 passes later, into the corner, and a 3 on the way. That one's off the mark. That one will not go. Interger will get the rebound. Redmond now has it. Left-handed dribble. Picks it up. Scoots it in for Zenzen. Flings it across the paint, and it's stolen away by Groton. And Groton will travel or foul. He's fouled. And both of them happen simultaneously. And it's going to be a foul. It's the first foul of the game. It's going on Zenzen his first. Just inside, 12 minutes to go as they get it to Groton in the corner. Quick pass back over to Stoa here. Stoa dribbles, tries to swing it in there for Groton. Groton kicks it back out. Senski for 3, that one's off the mark. And the rebound will come to Bredman. Bredman will backpedal here to the middle of the circles. Now Kraus has it. Stops, nearly slides. Indiger spinning, draws the foul. He'll go to the Barnesville Sonics free throw line to shoot a pair.
Falls on the Nuggets, number 3. Bailey Thompson, his first personal foul, first team foul. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Trojans. Number 15, Tate Iniger.
So Iniger will make the first appearance of the night for either team at the Barnesville Sonics free throw line. And the first one's up, and it's in. Swish. 9-3, 6-point game.
Number 5, Carson Brew.
Carson Brew and Brady Groton check back into the lineup here for the Nuggets. 9-3, they're up 6, and Iniger hoping to trim that to a 5-point deficit. And he will. Nicely done there by Tate Iniger. He goes 2 for 2 from the Barnesville Sonics free throw line. 11:25 and counting to go here in the first half of play. Stoll will hand it off there for Groton. Groton will pick up his dribble. They'll get it to Senski. Senski had it poked away by Zenzen. Back the other way. Up court. Suter to the hoop. Scores.
By number 40, Wyatt Suter.
So a turnover results in points for the Trojans, and it's a 1-possession game. They'll swing it over there, and there's Groton for a 3. That's too strong. Suter will get the rebound, and now Barnesville with a chance to pull within 1 or possibly tie the game. Nice pass across the paint. Iniger fights for it, and did it go in? My vision was kind of deceptive. It did not.
Sam Sensky, that's his first personal foul, team second. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Iniger.
The light was shining at just the right angle. I couldn't quite tell if it went in or not. But Iniger will go back to the free throw line. He'll shoot a pair again, and he's 3 for 3 so far. That one's left a little bit short. That's the first missed free throw of the game. Barnesville get the ball back on the offensive board. Now they'll work it down low there for Zenzen. Tipped to Iniger. He fights, and it rolls off the rim. Zenzen there for the cleanup. Well, Iniger is showing some strong moves down in the low blocks in the paint there. He's gotten a couple tough, good looks at the basket. Zenzen there on the assist to get the 2 points for the Trojans, and we're knotted up at 9. That one rolls off. Or no, it went in, excuse me. Senski with the basket. Hawley retakes the 2-point lead. They'll get it to Kraus. No, they won't. It'll come into the stands, and one more bounce that would have been in my hands. Stops the clock with 10:08 to go here in the first half of play. As Senski will trigger the inbounds pass here for Stoa. Stoll handed off there for Groton. Groton being guarded closely by Suter. Senski will get fouled.
Foul on the Trojans, number 24, Caden Zenzen. That's his second personal foul, team second. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Nuggets. Number 12, Sam Senski.
So now the Hawley Nuggets will make their first trip to the Barnesville Sonics free throw line this evening. And that one will
Checking
miss.
for the Trojans, number 4, Cameron Hitt. Number 13, Logan Ernst. Checking it for the Nuggets, number 1, Hayden Groney.
Second one is in. Swish. Ernst will get it to Bredman. Bredman, nice pass to Iniger down the low in the paint, and it's swatted away. Turnover. Nuggets come back the other way quickly. It's Groton, and then that pass across the paint intercepted by Bredman. Bredman will dart it up the middle of the court, fire it off. 2 quick passes. Iniger spins, and he'll draw a foul. Iniger will go to the line to shoot 2 more. He will have all.
Fouls on the Nuggets, number 5. Carson Brew, that's his first personal foul, team's third. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Iniger.
Iniger, the only Trojan to go to the free throw line tonight so far, and he's only missed once. And his team's within 1 now. Up top, it's Groney. Groney switches it over to Groton. Groton into the corner. Now they get it to Sensky. Sensky nearly lost his defender. Into the corner, catch and shoot 3. Bingo, he got it. 3-pointer by Carson Brew. 15-11 now here in favor of the Hawley Nuggets. 12-4. Barnesville 11-7 on the season. Bounce pass into the corner. Suter tried to get it in there for a cunning Cameron Hang, but now back the other way. It rolls off the rim on the rebound attempt by Groton. And Hang has it. Baseline, feeds it down to Suter. Suter back out to Hang. Hang up top now for, I believe that is Ernst. And it was. 3-pointer off the mark. Rebound comes to Hawley. 2-on-2 back the other way. They'll fling it into the hands of Groton. Groton into the corner here for Brew. And now another 3 on the way. That one a little bit strong. 4-point lead here. And Barnesville fans wanting a foul there. And they're not going to get one until now. So now it'll be Zach Bredman.
Falls on the Nuggets, number 12, Sam Sensky. That's his second personal foul, team's fourth.
Trip to the Barnesville Senex free throw line.
Number 1, Zach Bredman.
We'll see if he can duplicate Tate Iniger's success from the free throw line.
It's just kind of neutral. It's fun to watch when you don't have any skin in the game.
And swish, it goes. 3-point game.
Carlisle.
Brian Carlisle, the 6'1 senior, checks back in. That'll give Brady Groton a breather on the sideline. Second one is going to roll off. And a quick foul on somebody. I believe it's on Suter.
Falls on the Trojans, number 40, Wyatt Suter.
Yep, it is.
First personal foul, team's third. Checking in for the Nuggets, number 4, Brevin Stoa.
Groney will bring it up court. Fired over far side there for Brew. Back to Groney. Now near wing here for Groton. High lofting pass back to Groney. They get it into the corner. Back to Groney. Groney surveying inside. Nobody home. Fires it to Groton. And that one's nearly stolen away by Bredman, but Groney able to maintain possession of it. And now a quick outlet pass. Groney for a 3. Got it.
3-pointer by the Nuggets, number 1, Hayden Groney.
6-point advantage now for the Nuggets. Corner 3, Bredman. Yes!
Zach Bredman ball.
Barnesville answers with a 3 of their own after Hawley took the 6-point lead. Now it's back to 3. They'll loft it over, and it'll be Groney to try and make it 6 again as it goes in and out, and Hang will get the rebound. He'll give it to Bredman in the backcourt as Bredman will bring it over the timeline with 7 minutes to go here in the first half of play. It's been a fun one so far. Just from beyond the free throw line, Heng gets the rebound, and now another offensive rebound tapped to the Hawley Nuggets. 1-on-2 back the other way, and they'll loft it out there for, I believe that's Stoa, and it was. Stoa fires it over to Grani for a three. That one's off the mark, and there's a whistle, and I didn't see what the call was. I looked down for a split second.
Fouls on the Nuggets, number 5, Carson Brew. That's his second personal foul, team's 5th. Checking for the Trojans, number 12, Noah Kraus. For the Nuggets, number 2, Brady Groton.
Bredman to Kraus. Kraus runs into the double team. Now Bredman has it, sneaks it inside there. Iniger had it poked away, and he'll stay with the Trojans. Nice defense there by the Nuggets down in the paint, as I'm sure they're aware by now that Iniger's had a good early start down in the paint for the Trojans. Inbounds pass comes to Suter. Suter up top for Kraus. Bredman, corner three, has the arc, has the switch. This game was tied at 9, and now it's tied at 18. Stoa fires it over here to Grani. Grani to Groton, back to Grani. And now Stoa has it. Stoa with a little floater, rattles in and out. Kraus gets the rebound. Back the other way, Barnesville with a chance to take their first lead of the game. And a foul in the backcourt on the Nuggets.
Fouls on the Nuggets, number 4, Bregman Stoa. That's his first personal
One
foul.
more
Team
foul for
6th.
Hawley will put Barnesville in the bonus. Kraus has it. He'll float it over there for Ernst. He'll try for a triple off the front of the rim. Iniger's there for the rebound. Patiently fights his way to the hoop and gives Barnesville a 2-point lead. 20-18 on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. 5:25 and counting to go first half. Nuggets look to tie or retake the lead, and they're going to go for the lead. It's Grani, in and out, won't go. Rebound, Iniger able to wrestle it away. They'll get it to Bredman. Bredman over the timeline, wasting no time, and tried a quick pass there to Ernst, but off his fingertips out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. The ball will go back to the Nuggets. Up by 2, the Trojans are here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard with 5:05 to go in the first half. Groton being guarded closely there by Logan Ernst. He'll get it over to Stoa. Back over to Groton. Groton looking inside, cross court, corner, gets it to Grani, and nice move there by Ryan Carlisle. And he ties the game up at 20. We were tied at 9, tied at 18, and now we're tied at 20. And Barnesville's been the team to tie it up on all 3 occasions. No, I take that back. Hawley tied it up just now. They'll get it to Ernst. Want to say hi to Gina. She's watching from the comfort of her home tonight. And there's Bredman with a 3 that's a little bit off the mark. And I didn't see who it went out of bounds. It's going to stay with Barnesville. Well, wherever you're watching from, it's been a fun one so far. Tied at 20 here with 4 minutes and change to go in the first half. Bredman inbounds pass into the corner there for Kraus. Quickly over to Ernst from Iniger, and it's tipped out of bounds. Defensively there by Hayden Grani as they tried to get the pass over to Bredman.
Number 4, Cameron Heng.
Heng will come in. Logan Ernst will come out. He'll get a breather on the sideline. And the inbounds pass comes to Suter, and he lost it out of bounds. And I'll go back to Hawley. And that one's turned over. Redmond gets it up court. Hang chases it down, hands it off to Suter, and it's a charge.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 40, Wyatt Suter. That's his second personal foul, team's fourth.
.354 and counting to go here as Stoa has it. Hands it off. 4, I believe that is Groton. Stoa back in the corner and a whistle and a timeout. Hawley. Nuggets will talk it over. We'll take a break and be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
There's no question.
You are invited to the Main Line in Downer, a place for your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu of all the favorites, burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Also, do not forget, they're open for breakfast. The Main Line also has a convenience store plus the end-of-the-line boutique shop that's filled with unique gifts for all your family and all your friends. The Main Line in Downer, 8 miles northeast of Barnesville or 8 miles southeast of Glendon. Order online or call in your order at 218-789-7610.
All right, welcome back. Inbounds pass comes up to the midcourt stripe for Groton from Stoa. Now Stoa gets it back. Back to Stoa. He'll tee it up for a 3. In and out. And number 21, that is Johnny Robidoux, number 21 for Barnesville, into the lineup. Bredman has it in the corner. He's double teamed. Gets the hang to Kraus. Kraus now to Robidoux. Robidoux, it's tipped out of bounds. So the pass was intended for Bredman, but it got deflected the opposite direction, and lucky for Barnesville, it stays with them. We're tied at 20. It's been about a minute, maybe a little longer since one of these two teams have scored. Hawley scored the last basket to tie it at 20. Bredman scores the next basket to give Barnesville the lead. Stoa now. Fires it off near side. Groney runs into a double team. Fires it over there to Groton. Groton back over to Groney. Groney drives down to the baseline. His foot may have been out of bounds. Ref didn't see it. Corner 3 is off the mark, and the rebound is taken there by Iniger. Barnesville brings it back quickly. Kraus dribbles into the lane, and he's going to draw a foul. Or is it a jump ball? It's a jump ball. And the possession arrow will favor Barnesville. So Indiger will toss it in from the baseline. Kraus has it. Flings it over to Hang. Indiger will go to the high post. Now Bredman has it near wing. They'll feed it into Indiger, and Indiger with a charge.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 15. Tate Iniger, that's his first personal foul, team's 5th.
A nice aggressive move there by Iniger, but his defender was not inside that restrictive circle, and he had his feet set, and that was the right call. Oh, and there's a reach-in foul on Kraus.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 12, Noel Kraus, his first personal foul, team's 6th.
So both teams have 6 fouls now. The next foul will put the opposite team in the 1-and-1 bonus here with 2 minutes to go. High post, with it is Carlisle, and now 2 passes later, Stoa picks it up. Stoa to the free throw line, quick pass down low, and that one rattles in. We're tied at 22.
Oh, basket, number 20, Brian Carlisle.
Carlisle with the basket. And now Barnesville turns it over.
They're doing really good with the JV schedule. I mean, the last 2 games, and those are the babies. They're showing too much lead.
Stoa. Stoa flings it into the corner here for Grani. Back to Stoa. A minute 14 and counting. Grani with a 21-footer, left it short. Had that been a 20-footer, it would have been 3 points for Hawley. Ingerger to Kraus to Hang. And they get it over the timeline. Hang nearly losing it. Redmond had to chase down the loose ball. And now there's a foul, I think, on Hawley.
Fouls on the Nuggets, number 4. That's a second. Number 4, Brevin Stoll, that's a second personal foul, team 7. Checking to the Trojans, number 23, Ryan Rustad. At the line to shoot the bonus for the Trojans, number 1, Zach Redmond.
There's a lot of good athletes that came from the southern West Harlem too, the Horace area. I mean, they're not going to get wrong. They'll be competing.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Barnesville's only missed 2 free throws in this game. One from Redmond, one from Inniger, but they've been hot from the free throw line, and that's kept them in this game, no doubt about it. And he hits them both. That could come into play big time later in this game if it stays tight like it has been through this entire first half. 24-22, Barnesville with the lead, and Stoa with a 3, and it's 25-22 Hawley.
Number 4, Brevin Stoll.
Well, we'll see if the Nugget or the Trojans can get the lead back, and they can. 26-25 with 27 seconds to go.
By number 33, Johnny Robidoux. Check that, 21.
Looking for that final pass, about 13 seconds to go. Stoa pops it out. Grani now fires it over there to Groton, and it's stolen away by Inniger. And they will not get the shot off, and that'll bring us to halftime. The Barnesville Trojans up 26-25 at the half. What a fun one it's been so far. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Halftime here at Barnesville High School for what could possibly be the final halftime in this gym. We went over that a little bit in the pregame. I won't speculate more. We'll bring you a little bit of halftime entertainment as I chit-chat through the stats here as we take a look at the, we'll wait a moment to take a look at the Willow Creek Insurance stat report, because that would cover up the screen and that would defeat the purpose of bringing you some of the halftime entertainment. So a few rescheduling coming up here for Barnesville. They were set for a Thursday night matchup against Minnewaska area. That has not changed. They will still play Minnewaska area. And then on Friday, it was a girls-boys doubleheader with the girls taking on Underwood, and then the boys were scheduled to take on, and with all the changes, I'm losing what the original schedule was. But they were set to take on New York Mills. So the girls were set to take on Underwood. The boys were set to take on New York Mills. The New York Mills game has been postponed. Breckenridge has taken the place of New York Mills, so it'll be Barnesville Underwood girls followed by Barnesville Breckenridge boys. And then the game against New York Mills has been rescheduled to Friday, February 25th. And we'll have that game for you here on Magnitude. I was a little bit concerned if we'd be able to squeeze that one in. We had another big game that I was scheduled for on Friday night on the North Dakota side. But everything was able to work out, and it's amazing how things have worked out. It seems like every year, weather, as much as it stresses people out, as far as the scheduling goes, it works itself out in one way or another. So that is just absolutely awesome. Of course, you can find us online on youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. Our Instagram is MagnitudeSN1, and then our Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok are MagnitudeSN. We'd certainly appreciate it if you would give us a follow, a like, a heart, etc. on any and or all of those social media platforms. And for everybody who has followed us so far, we certainly appreciate that. Once again, you got the Aero Acrobats for your halftime entertainment here at Barnesville High School. And I'm just doing my best to chit-chat through this because, as most of the Barnesville fans know, our channel went down for about 3-4 days due to a copyright strike from a baseball game back in 2020. It took them 2 years to be upset about it, I guess. And so we've been very careful about the music that plays in the background, and we've had a lot of requests for these to be on, and I can certainly understand why they would request it to be on. But we thank you for understanding why we can't play the music part of it. And you might be able to hear a little bit of the music in the background, but for the most part, since I'm chit-chatting, this song's never had my words to it, and YouTube will never realize that that this song ever played. So all right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Willow Creek stat report. Trojans shooting 8 of 18 with 7 of those shots coming from behind the arc, 2 of 7 from behind the arc, 8 of 9 from the free throw line. All 9 of those free throws, combined effort from Tate Iniger and Zach Bredman. And then 6 fouls for the Trojans, 7 for the Nuggets. Both teams turned the ball over 8 times. Nuggets 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 10 of 27 overall shooting, with 15 of those 27 attempts from behind the three-point arc. And that's a look at your Willow Creek Insurance stat report here, as the Nuggets trailing by 1, 26-25 here at the halftime mark. Let's take a break. We'll be back here at the second half in about 2.5 minutes here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. The Trojan Takedown Club supports Barnesville wrestling on all levels. Members serve to go to the wrestling program and are thankful for family, friends, fans, donors, and sponsors that help contribute to any and all fundraising efforts. The Trojan Takedown Club meets at the American Legion Post 153 in Barnesville in the evening of the first Wednesday of the month. For more information, search Facebook for Barnesville Trojan Wrestling. Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart Pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in 117 Front Street, pick up all the essentials for the home, school, and office, including smoke alarms, a wide variety of light bulbs and lighting accessories, plus power cords, envelopes, notepads, pens, glue, tape, highlighters, and much more. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspar paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season.
If you need a construction project done right the first time, then contact Bullgreen Construction. Licensed and registered, Bullgreen Construction can assist with your plans for new construction or add-on. Simple or complex projects, Bullgreen Construction is one of the featured contractors on the Barnesville City website and has the tools and expertise to get your job planned and completed. Bullgreen Construction wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game. Go Trojans!
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today. And let's get started.
All right, welcome back. Second half, just moments away from getting started here. And it'll be Hawley Nugget basketball as they trail by 1. So we put 18 minutes onto the Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard, and the inbounds pass will come into the backcourt for Groton, and we're underway here in half number 2. Game was tied at 9, tied at 18, tied at 20, tied at 22, and Now Barnesville with a 26-25 lead, and Stoa swings it up top. He'll drive into the paint, he'll fling it up, and he'll drop in. Nicely done there by Mason Groton. 27-26, and now Hawley with the 1-point lead. Gary, thanks for tuning in. Gary, I don't have the exact JV score, but Barnesville did win the game. Thanks for the comment on there, and everybody else watching, we certainly appreciate you tuning in. And I hope that you're doing well here on this day after Valentine's edition of the Trojans and Nuggets. Stoll with a deep three. That one bounces up over the top of the backboard. Here's Logan Ernst. Ernst keeps it, works it down low. Iniger will fight, leave it a little bit short. Zenzen battles for a rebound and puts it up and in. And now Barnesville retakes the lead. We've had 2 lead changes on 2 possessions here in the second half. 28-27 Barnesville. Inside 17 minutes to go here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Stoa has it. He'll work it inside there. I believe that was Groton. Now back out to Stoa. Stoa up top now here for Grani. Grani to Stoa into the corner. Back up top. Now they switch it over to Groton again. Mason Groton fires it over here. Grani for a 3, in and out, won't go. And the rebound comes down to, oh, and he fell, I believe, was that a turnover or? It is a turnover. At least according to the official.
Number 1, Zach Bredman. Number 40, Wyatt Suter.
May have heard a couple Hawley fans in the background requesting a foul on that one. Kraus to Bredman. Pass was tipped. Bredman able to control it. Now Iniger, long 2. And that one's a little bit strong. Rebound comes to Zenzen. He'll fire it over to Bredman. Step back 3 in the corner. Got it!
Zach Bredman,
4-point lead for the Barnesville Trojans on the corner 3 by Bredman. That was Groton. Groton to Stoa. Stoa floats it up off the baseline. Left it a little bit short. And the rebound comes down to Barnesville. Quickly up court. Kraus has it near side. He dribbles into the paint. Kicks it out. That was Bredman. Up top now for Kraus. Kraus in between the circles. Fires it back over to Bredman. Now Suter with a baseline jumper. That's off the mark. And the rebound comes down into the hands of Hayden Grani. Grani down the court quickly. And he'll find on the baseline there Groton. And Groton will score. Nice pass.
by number 0, Mason Groton.
31-29, substitutions pending for Hawley at the next break in action. There's Kraus. Kraus fires it over, Iniger inside, Bredman with a high post jumper, nothing but that. So nice shooting there by Bredman from inside the paint. Groton with a spin move and a floater that will be a little strong. And now there's contact. And the ball's going to go back to Barnesville. And it's a foul on Hawley.
Fouls on the Nuggets. Number 2, Brady Groton. That's his first personal foul, first team foul. Checking in for the Nuggets, number 12, Sam Sensky.
Redmond will let his defender go by, and that one's in and out. Battle for the rebound, and it's eventually collected by Hawley. Stoa bringing it up the far side. He'll fire it into the corner, catch and shoot 3, yes!
3-pointer by the Nuggets.
Brady Groton.
Timeout Hawley.
And Hawley pulls themselves within a point. 14:03 to go, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com.
Hammers Construction is now hiring for a project manager, superintendent, and construction laborers. Since 1956, Hammers Construction has served the region in construction for the commercial, industrial, and agricultural industries, while sticking to the core values of honesty, quality, and integrity. If that's you, then visit our website, hci-mn.com. View photos of recent projects, then click on the Careers tab to start the 2-minute application. Hammers Construction is an equal opportunity employer.
All right, welcome back. Apparently we forgot our clock, stop our clock during the break, so I'll leave it stopped at 12:40 for a minute or so. Here's Iniger with it, and it's poked away out of bounds, and it'll go back to Hawley. So it's a Barnesville turnover, and now Hawley has a chance to take the lead. 13:55 and counting to go here in the second half. Groney with it, hands it off. Now Groney gets it back. Quick pass inside there for, I believe that was Sensky. He missed the shot, and the rebound comes to Zenzen. Redmond now, 13:37 counting to go. Redmond getting around Groton. Redmond back up to the top of the circle. Now on the near side here, it's Caden Zenzen. Zenzen, and that's off the side of the backboard, and there's a foul. And it's a foul on Hawley. They'll send Caden Zenzen to the free throw line. So 13:26 to go. That's the second personal on Brady Groton. And the free throw by Zenzen is missed. Only the third missed free throw of the game. Or no, the second, I think, actually. I'll have to double check our Willow Creek stat for it. Now it's 3 for sure. 13:15 and counting to go now here in the second half. And it's a 1-point game in favor of the Trojans. Corner 3 on the way, looking to change that. Ooh, that's a foul on Hawley. And I believe that foul is going to go on Sam Sensky.
Number 12, Sam Sensky. That's his third personal foul, team's third. It's dollar time, ladies and gentlemen. Hot dogs, pizza, pretzels, and Philly popcorn, all for $1.
So Bredman will bring it up. 2 and over the timeline with exactly 13 minutes to go. And that one's nearly stolen away. They'll battle for it. Jump ball will favor Barnesville. $12:55 to go here. Kraus inbounds it. Bredman swings it in for Zenzen. And that one drops it. 2 quick passes result in 2 quick points for the Trojans. They're up 3, 35-32 with 12:42 and counting to go. Corner 3, that's Hayden Groney off the mark. Zenzen with the rebound. Fires it up court here for Bredman. Bredman will take it to the hoop, and he will score.
Number 1, Zach Bredman.
Back the other way quickly is Groney. That one's swatted out of bounds. I'll stop the clock with 12:22 to go here in the second half. Couldn't ask for a better timing on that one. And that one will go out of bounds. There'll be a turnover. Little miscommunication on the inbounds pass there. Redmond over the timeline. Now Iniger. Iniger into the corner for, I believe that was Suter. Now Iniger has it again, and it's a charge.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 15, Jake Iniger, that's his third personal foul. First team foul. Checking for the Nuggets. Check that, that's his second personal foul. First team foul. Checking for the Nuggets, number 2, Brady Groton.
2 personal fouls for Iniger. Both of them have been a result of a charge. Inside 12 minutes to go now. They get the ball inside to Brady Groton. His shot's off the mark. Zenzen with the rebound up court. It's tipped as the pass was intended for Bredman. It was tipped by Mason Groton out of bounds. It'll remain Barnesville basketball. And some nice defense there for the Hawley Nuggets. 5-point advantage now here for Barnesville. 11:47 to go here in the second half. Bredman, corner 3. No, off the mark. And it'll be Groton getting the rebound. He'll bring it up court. Mason Groton fires it cross court over the head of his teammate out of bounds. Went into the 4th or 5th row of the Hawley Nugget fan section. And now a timeout is called.
Timeout, Hawley.
We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment. 11:36 to go. The Trojans up 5. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. And this one popped up. Can Oliver Luck send them to Shelby? The Post 400 Stars will continue their season in North Carolina.
The Post 400 Stars return for season number 3 on Magnitude Sports. Saturday, March 12th starts a 14-game series live from Vero Beach, Florida. Also, catch the Stars live on Magnitude from the Veterans Classic Tourney, the Gopher Classic, the Creighton Prep Tournament from Omaha, Nebraska, all the home games, and every game from the state tournament at Young Field in West Fargo will be live on Magnitude. If it's Post 400 baseball, it's on Magnitude Sports.
And on the inbounds pass through the legs, and I believe it was tipped by touched by a Hawley player. No, it'll be Hawley basketball. It was Barnesville's ball coming out of the timeout. Quick pass in there, Sensi, and he'll score. Sam Sensi.
Number 12, Sam Sensi.
Barnesville fans wanting a foul there. Not getting their request granted by their officials. 3-pointer on the way and left it a little bit short. And the rebound tipped right back to Suter. Thanks to the extra effort there by Zach Bredman. Now Iniger has it, top of the key. He'll pick up his dribble and it's stolen away from behind. And all the way to the hoop alone, he lays it in. It's Hayden Groney. And it's a 1-point game now, 37-36, 10:45 and counting. Suter has it here in the corner. Suter feeds it in, and that was Zenzen. They called a charge. And it looked, from my vantage point, it looked like he was hacked from behind on a reach-in. But the official apparently saw something else. And now head coach Suter is asking for an explanation. And the Trojans will move on from it. Hawley will see if they can take the lead off that maybe not controversial call. And a corner 3 for the lead. It's in! Carson Brew, the 5'10 senior, hits the triple from the corner. And now the Nuggets have a 2-point advantage. Iniger has it, far side. They work it up top. Logan Ernst looked at the hoop, didn't pull the trigger. Ernst, right-handed dribble, will draw the foul.
Fouls on the Nuggets, number 1. Hayden Groney. That's his first personal foul. Team 4. Checking in for the Nuggets, number 4, Brendan Stoa. And number 20, Brian Carlisle.
That one's stolen away. Stoa It's going to be, was it a double dribble? I can't see his hand signal. No, it's a foul on Barnesville.
Number 1, Zach Bredman. That's his first personal foul, team third.
Ref's back was turned, and I could not see what hand motion he was delivering. Sensi nearly lost it. Nuggets able to regain the possession. They're pushing in the corner here for Senski. Senski fires a pass, 21-footer on the way, bounces off the rim. Inniger will get the rebound. And now Barnesville down 2 with 9.5 to go. And a whistle and a foul coming here.
Foul on the Nuggets, number 1. Pete Groney, that's his second personal foul, team's third.
Peyton Groney picks up his second.
Also checking for the Trojans, number 40, Wyatt Suter.
They'll get it into Zenzen. Zenzen will spin to the hoop and scores and we're tied. That's the 5th tie of the game. And a travel. So 9:22 to go, inbounds pass will come in there for Kraus, and he'll give it to Bredman in the backcourt. Bredman will bring it over, 9:15 and counting to go. Here's Zenzen at the top of the key. Suter looking inside, nobody home. Bredman collides there with the arm of Stoa, and now a foul. I believe the foul's on Carlisle.
Foul's on the Nuggets, number 20, Brian Carlisle.
It's his first, team 6.
Team 6.
So the next Nugget foul will put Barnesville in the 1-on-1 bonus. Zenzen finds the open man, back to Zenzen, off the glass, and
one! He fouled on the play on the Nuggets, number 5, Carson Brew. That's his 3rd personal foul, team 7.
Zenzen completes the 3-point play, and it puts Barnesville up by 3. Back the other way is Senski. Senski thought about it.
Calls on the Nuggets, number 12. Senski, that's his 4th personal foul. Team 8. Checking in for the Nuggets, number 2. Brady Brown.
Here's Kraus. A little floater on the baseline. Up and in. 44-39. Barnesville up by 5. I think 5's the biggest lead of the game. Barnesville had a 5-point lead on a couple of occasions. I don't think they've been able to make it higher than that. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I could be wrong. I'm not keeping track of that particular stat.
Trojans, number 24, Caden Zenzen, that's his 4th personal foul.
Trojans should have 4 fouls and not 3. We'll put one more on the board there for you. Hayden Groney hits
the line for the second and 2 shots for the Nuggets. Number 1, Hayden Groney. Checking in for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Inniger.
Zenzen will come out, Inniger will come in. And a chance to cut it to a 1-possession game, and he does. Redmond from Inniger in the backcourt, being guarded there closely by Carson Brew. They get it down to Suter. Suter sits himself, sets his feet, can't quite get the shot off. Rebound to Hawley, and now they'll bring it back up court. Quickly into the hands of Groney. Groney inside, Sensi will go to the line to shoot. as there's a foul there on
Fouls
Barnesville.
on the Trojans, number 40, Wyatt Suter. That's his third personal foul, team's fifth. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Nuggets, number 20, Brian Carlisle.
So Carlisle will go to the Barnesville Senex free throw line, and he will connect.
Checking for the Nuggets, number 0, Mason Groton.
Second one's off the mark. Rebound to Barnesville, up by 2 with inside 8 minutes to go here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. They get it inside, Suter, too strong, tipped out of bounds, and it stays with Barnesville. Could have swore Iniger touched that last. In my humble opinion, it should be Hawley basketball, but maybe the ref saw something that I didn't. But bounce it into Iniger. Iniger up top, Kraus over to Bredman. Bredman sneaks it in. Iniger from beyond the high post, left it a little bit short. Collision on the rebound, and the foul's going to be on Barnesville.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 12, Noah Kraus. That's his second.
That puts
personal foul,
Barnesville at
team's
16 fouls now. .734 and counting to go. Get into the hands there, Groton for a 3. In and out won't go, but the other Mason Groton was there for the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it goes back to Barnesville. Inbounds pass to Bredman in the backcourt. He'll bring it up and over the timeline here with 7:19 and counting to go. Bredman gets it back, high on the far side. He'll shift in between the circles here. They'll set up the offense as he fires it over to Kraus. Kraus being guarded closer there by Mason Groton. Kraus still with it. Now Ernst. Ernst back to Bredman. Bredman nearly had it poked away there by Stoa, but Bredman able to hang on to it. Gets it inside Suter. Out Ernst for a 3. Yes! Logan Ernst for the triple from the corner. And it's back to a 5-point advantage for Barnesville here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Inside 7 minutes to go. Mason Groton has it. Groton will kind of hand it off to Stoll, gives it right back to Groton, and a pass inside there. Sensi scored. Check that, Carlisle scores. And it's a blocking foul. And to some Hawley fans, maybe a controversial blocking foul, but a blocking foul nonetheless. That's the 19th foul for Hawley. One more puts Barnesville in a double bonus. And Zach Bredman will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. He has to make one to get one. And he'll get one. 4-point lead, chance to push it back to 5. I think they're trying to get a Hawley substitution in here. Oh, there's a correction on who the foul is on.
Number 5, Carson Brew.
So Carson Brew will be charged with the foul and not Hayden Groney. And that's a lane violation on Stoa, so he'll get another free throw. It will not go into the books as a missed free throw, as Stoa leaned into the lane just a little early. And he will make him pay for that mistake. It's back to a 5-point lead, 6:15 and counting. Actually, we're a couple seconds ahead of ourselves. They have not started the clock here in the gym. The clock is stopped at 6:22. And the clock is not moving, so we'll not move our clock.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 1, Zach Bredman.
So maybe we were not a couple seconds ahead of ourselves.
At the line to shoot the bonus. For the Nuggets, number 0, Mason Groton.
going to do the clock to 6:10, so we'll let our clock wind down to 6:10. So Groton has to make one to get one, and he will get one. 49-45, it's a 4-point game. It's Mason Groton, a 6'2 junior for the Nuggets at the Barnesville Senex free throw line. Groton's second toss is going to rattle in and out. Out of bounds, he'll stay with Hawley. Both teams only missed 3 free throws on the game, so a total of 6 missed free throws by the two teams combined. Both teams having a fairly decent night at the Barnesville Senex free throw line. They'll get it to Mason Groton. Groton will take the screen from Brady Groton. Groton fires it over to Stoa. Stoa looks right, dribbles left, fires it back up top, and it's a charge on Stoa. I believe that's his third.
Fouls on the Nuggets, number 4, Brevin Stoa. That's his third personal foul, team's 10. Checking for the Trojans, number 24, Keaton Zenzen.
Iniger out, Zenzen in. .550 and counting to go here, and it's been a tight game from the opening tip up until right now. Don't go anywhere. A 5-point lead is not a safe lead for either team, but a 7-point lead good. Zenzen gets it down low to Logan Ernst for the basket, and it's 51-45. Back the other way, 2 easy points there for Brady Groton. Back to a 5-point game, 51-47. Check that, a 4-point game. I missed in my math there. Zenzen scores. Give the assist to Zach Bredman. 5 minutes and change to go. 53-47 and a whistle and a foul on the Trojans, I believe.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 1, Zach Bredman. That's his third personal foul, team's 8th. At the line to shoot the bonus for the Nuggets, number 0, Mason Groton. Checking in for the Nuggets, number 12, Sam Sensky.
Free throw is good from Mason Groton. See, it's 5. See if he can cut it to 4. And he will not. 5 minutes to go. Logan Ernst with the basketball and a timeout taken by head coach Chad Suter. We'll take a timeout with him. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Cabral Metalworks in Rossay offers machining, fabrication, and design services from CNC plasma cutting, precision forming and welding to prototype and CAD design. Cabral Metalworks can assist you with almost any project. Family owned and operated, Cabral Metalworks has a passion for metalworking and makes customer satisfaction its #1 priority. Whether you're a large corporation or an individual with a sketch design on a napkin, Cabral Metalworks can meet your needs from concept to the final product. Call 218-329-5990 or visit cabralmetalworks.com today.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
All right, inbounds pass comes to Zenzen and a charge. That's the 9th team foul on Barnesville.
24, Keaton Zenzen, that's his 5th personal
And
foul.
Zenzen fouls out. Iniger will come in to take his place.
Checking for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Iniger.
Stoll will pick up the inbounds pass here. 4:47 and counting to go. They get it over far side. Now back up top to Stoll. Stoll looks to the right. Gets it to, I believe that's Sensi. Yep. And now corner three from Grani off the mark, and it's Bredman with the rebound. Bredman, Ernst, bounce pass, Iniger into the paint, and it will roll off, but he'll go to the line to shoot.
Fouls on the Nuggets, number 0, Mason Groton. That's his first personal foul.
He'll
At the
shoot
line to
two.
shoot, double bonus for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Iniger.
This could be the point in the game where Barnesville could lock in a W if they can hit free throws. If they cannot hit free throws, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to lock in a W, but these free throws down the stretch here will be huge for Barnesville. You could say the same thing for Hawley, too. He'll make second of two. 54-48, 4:20 and counting to go. Long two is off the mark. Inbounds pass comes into Brady Groton. Now Stoa hands it off there for Grani. And it's going to be a charge. And now Barnesville will march all the way down for free throws. Oh wait, no they won't. No they won't.
Personal foul.
It looked like the ref was signaling down to the other end of the court. Inside 4 minutes to go now. It's a 6-point lead for the Trojans. It's their 6 points is Barnesville's biggest second half lead of the game so far. The next foul by Barnesville will put Hawley into the double bonus. Catch and shoot. Kraus, a little strong. And a whistle and a jump ball is called. And it'll go to Hawley. Stoll will set up the offense high in the near side. He'll shift the dribble to his right hand. Kraus will cut him off. Now he'll fire it over Sensi with a three over Iniger, and he connects.
3-point by the Nuggets.
And it's a 3-point game at 54-51 on the triple by Sensi. They get it down to Iniger here on the baseline. The last time this game was tied, the score was 39-39. Kraus has it. Kraus will get a subtle screen from Suter. Iniger, high post jumper, rattles in and out. And out of bounds. Oh, no, it's not out of bounds. They kept it in. Coming racing down the court is Hayden Grani, and it's a blocking foul on Barnesville. And that will put Hawley into the double bonus.
That's his 4th personal foul, team's 10th. At the line to shoot the double bonus for the Nuggets, number 1, Hayden Grani.
These free throws are huge. And he makes the first one. It's a 2-point game. And he makes them both. 54-53. The Nuggets are within a point. Redmond brings it over the timeline with 2:42 and counting to go. Timeout Barnesville. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that CNS Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. All right, welcome back. Kraus inbounds it to Bredman here. 2:40 and counting to go, and the Trojans up by 1 over the Nuggets from Hawley here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Kraus gets it back. They'll feed it inside. Suter from the free throw line left it a little bit short. Hawley comes back the other way with a chance to take the lead. Here's Hayden Grani to the hoop, and it's a charge.
Fouls on the Nuggets, number 1, Hayden Grani.
Grani picks up his fourth
That's
personal.
His fourth personal foul.
One more and he'll be out. Two minutes, 15 seconds. Barnesville up by a point. They were up by a point at halftime, 26-25. Certainly doesn't surprise me they're up by a point right now. Here's Iniger with it. Iniger to Bredman. Bredman looking inside. Bredman trying to weave through defenders to the hoop and scores! How about that? 56-53, and now Stoll will bring it back here for the Hawley Nuggets. That was a nice move by Bredman. Stoll directing traffic high on the far side. He'll look for a screen, put the ball to the floor on the right hand, 2 quick passes into the near corner. They'll cross-court it there into the hands of Groton. Groton back near corner, Brady Groton. That 3 is a little bit off the mark, and Barnesville comes away with it. A chance to increase that 3-point lead back up to 5. Here's Iniger. Iniger, one dribble, gets it to Suter. Suter to Ernst. Ernst inside, Iniger to the hoop. He gets fouled.
Fouls on the Nuggets, number 1, Hayden Grani. That's his 5th personal foul. Checking in for the Nuggets, number 5, Carson Brew.
And Hayden Grani, the 6'1 senior, is now fouled out. Picking up his 5th. And the free throw's in. And the Barnesville fans are happy. Swish. 5 points again. Barnesville's biggest lead is 7 in the second half. I think they might have had a 9-point lead at one point back in the first half. But 5 has been the common theme. And here's Stoll for a deep 3. That's off the mark. And the rebound tipped into the backcourt. And they somehow save it. No over and back. Some nice acrobatic tight line work there by the Nuggets. That 3 is a little bit strong. And they're saying it hit the rope up above the hoop. So that's out of bounds.
Checking in for the Nuggets, number 20, Brian Carlisle. Timeout, Barnesville.
Barnesville takes a timeout. 46 seconds to go. It's 58-53. Barnesville up 5. We're back in a moment. You are invited to the Main Line and Downer, a place for your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu of all the favorites: burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Also, do not forget, they're open for breakfast. The Main Line also has a convenience store plus the end-of-the-line boutique shop that's filled with unique gifts for all your family and all your friends. the main line in Downer, 8 miles northeast of Barnesville or 8 miles southeast of Glendon. Order online or call in your order at 218-789-7610. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans. All right, we'll make it up to Priority Real Estate. Long baseball court down the baseball pass down the court. Back to Suter, and it's blocked from behind by Brady Groton. Nice defensive play, and Hawley stays alive. That whistle stopped the clock with 32.7 seconds to go, and it's a foul on Barnesville.
Noah Kraus, that's his third personal foul.
Noah Kraus has picked up his third. Sam Sensky will check in here after the free throw from Stoa. And he goes swish on the first one. And now Sensky will check in, and he'll check in for Brian Carlisle. So Carlisle out, Sensky in, 58-54. And Stoa looking to make it a three-point game. And he does. 32 seconds to go, and the Nuggets with a full court press. Redmond hangs on to it. They got to, ooh, it's going to be a travel. They were dangerously close to getting a 10-second violation, and now with Hawley down 3, they're going to take a timeout, talk it over. Out of the timeout, they'll have the basketball with 25 seconds to go. We'll be back in just a moment here with the conclusion right after this. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, so they've added some time to the clock. 25.1. It was only 0.1 that they added. So not a huge amount of time, but maybe just the tick that Hawley needs. And that was certainly the turnover that Hawley did not need.
Checking for the Trojans, number 1, Zach Redmond, number 15, Tate Iniger.
Ryan Rusted was in for a moment for Barnesville. I don't know if he came in and I missed him, or if he came in and then they decided to not put him in. So my apologies if I missed him. Iniger, did he travel? He did. And now with 20.9 seconds to go, Hawley will get the basketball on the baseline behind their own hoop.
Checking for the Trojans, number 4, Cameron Hang, number 23, Ryan Rusted.
All right, so Ryan Rusted and Cameron Hang will check in for Bredman and Iniger. 20.9 seconds to go. Inbounds pass up to Stoa. Stoa falls to the floor, and it's picked up in the backcourt there by Groton. Groton in for the game-tying three. It's in! Tied at 58 with 8 seconds to go. What a sequence of events there.
Timeout, Hawley.
Sensi hitting the three-pointer to knot it up at 58, and that is the 6th tie of the game. We were tied at 9, tied at 18, tied at 20, tied at 22, tied at 39, and now we're tied at 58 apiece here. And the Barnesville Trojans will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. They'll have 8 seconds to work with to see if they can possibly get a shot off, maybe a game-winning shot. If they miss, maybe it'll go to overtime. If maybe Hawley can create a turnover and get a game-winning shot opportunity of their own, maybe they'll miss it. Maybe it'll go to overtime. A lot of scenarios that could potentially happen here. But kind of had a feeling this one was heading this direction. And, well, I don't think anybody watching right now is too disappointed with how this game has gone along. We want to thank our sponsors really quick, including Barnesville Senex, Ratzo's Pool Hall, CNS Cleaning and Restoration, Dean's Wall Service, the Barnesville Booster Club, Stein Seed, Mainline Grill, Willow Creek Insurance, Midwest Bank, Halverson Farm, Priority Real Estate, The Pitchfork, Purple Goose, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Barnesville Takedown Club, Ball Green Construction, Barnesville Internet, Barnesville Grocery, Hammers Construction, and K-Bro Metalworks. Iniger with 4 seconds, 3 seconds. It rolls off, and Ernst at the very end tried to tip it in, and we're going to overtime.
We're going to the end of regulation. The Hall Nuggets 58, the Barnesville Trojans 58.
It was a 1-point game at halftime, and now we're knotted up at the end of regulation. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back here in about 30 seconds with overtime session 1 of who knows. And we return right after this here on Magnitude. Barnesville Drug and Hardware, your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store, open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 and Saturdays until noon. Stop in 117 Front Street and get what you need for all projects big and small in your home. Hoses, fittings, pipes, and all the plumbing tools you need to keep the water flowing in your kitchen and bathroom. Maybe you just need to restock your nails and screws for that upcoming woodworking project. They have it for you all at Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Don't forget that Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspar Paint headquarters. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. All right, we'll put 4 minutes onto the clock. We're knotted up at 58 apiece. Sam Sensky hitting the 3 to tie it for Hawley. Barnesville had a 3 from Iniger, and Logan Ernst got the rebound off the missed 3 and tried to put it up and in for the win, but he was not able to do that successfully, and as a result, we got overtime. Both teams will remain in the double bonus, so every foul will send the opposite team to the Barnesville Senex free throw line. We'll have a jump ball here to start the overtime session. And Hawley will win the tip. It's controlled there by Carson Brew, giving up to Stoa in the backcourt. 3:55 and counting here in overtime. Number 1 of maybe more than one. You just never know. This thing has been a great basketball game. Sensky to the hoop. And he'll collide with Suter, and they'll call the foul on Suter. And now I believe that'll put Sensky to the free throw line. And it will be against Suter.
After the line to shoot the double bonus for the Nuggets, number 12, Sam Sensky.
He'll miss the free throw. Second free throw gives Hawley the lead, 59-58. It's their first lead since late in the first half. And they'll turn it over. Hawley led 25-24 in the final 20-30 seconds of the first half. That was the last time they led this basketball game, and now they're up by a point. Oh, you know what? I might want to take that statement back. I'm going to take that statement back. I think I might be wrong on that. Stoa hits a 3.
Three-pointer by the Nuggets, number 4, Brevin.
All of a sudden, that 5-point lead that Barnesville had for a majority of the second half, Now it's turned to a 4-point lead here for Hawley, and they'll miss the shot and get another rebound, and it's not looking good for Barnesville at this point in time. 2:45 and counting to go here in the overtime session. Nice move. Now they'll kick it out. Corner three on the way. Brew misses it. Bredman with the rebound. Barnesville will bring it back, and they're going to have to play some pretty good basketball here. Logan Ernst gets his defender to commit. Now he passes it in there to Iniger, and there's a foul. Oh, I hit the wrong team, got credited for the foul. We'll adjust that.
Fouls on the Nuggets, number 4, Bremen Stoa. That's his 4th personal foul. At the line to shoot the double bonus for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Iniger.
Three-point game again, 62-59. 2:28 to go in the overtime. And he will miss it. And was there a lane violation, or? That's the oh, it's another foul. I think it was a lane violation. So Iniger will get one shot here. And he will make it. That's the second time that Hawley's committed a lane violation that gave a missed free throw back to Barnesville. 62-60. Nuggets with the 2-point advantage. Sensky with the shot, and now he will miss. Iniger will get the rebound. Ernst, one of the two. Now Kraus has it. Here's Bredman. Drives into the lane, floats it up, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. So with 1:59 to go, Zach Bredman will go to the Barnesville Saints free throw line for a chance to tie the game up here for Barnesville.
To shoot 2 shots for the Trojans, number 1, Zach Bredman.
And he'll miss the first one. Minute 59 to go. And he connects, and a timeout Barnesville. 62-61, 1:59 to go in overtime, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Not all internet companies are created equal. Barnesville's symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed you can download, something few companies even offer. This is incredibly important. From connecting with grandkids on Zoom to sharing pictures on Instagram, cutting-edge business, working from home, or the kids uploading their homework. Really fast speeds, great customer service. With Barnesville Internet, we've got you covered, and the future is here today.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, 1:59 to go here in overtime. Hawley with a 1-point lead over Barnesville, 62-61, here on the Rats House Pool Hall scoreboard. Hawley hit a couple big shots early in the overtime. Barnesville's been able to recover. And a rebound here for Barnesville would be huge. And Hawley's going to try and eat up some time on the clock. 1:37 and counting. Sensi has it up top, being guarded by Suter. Once again, every foul sends that player to the line for 2 shots. Once again, Hawley trying to chew up the clock here, and they can do that for about another year, and then that's about it. Sensi, who hit the game-tying 3 at the end of regulation. And that one's battered away. It's picked up by Stoa. Stoa picks up his dribble, fires it over. 1:05 to go. And that one's off the mark, and he missed it. Barnesville has a chance to take the lead, and it's turned over. It's still a 1-point game, and a lot could happen. And it's going to be a foul by Noah Kraus. That will send Stoa to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 12, Noah Kraus. That's his 4th personal foul. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Nuggets, number 4, Brendan Stoa.
41.5 seconds to go here in overtime. Free throws up and in, it's a 2-point game. So the best Stoa can do here is make it a 3-point game, and well, we know that Barnesville has 3-point shooters. You got Bredman, you got Indiger. They can both hit it, and they're both in the game right now. Down by 3. To the hoop, and he scores. Logan Ernst. And Indiger will foul, and will march all the way down for free throws here with 31 seconds exactly to go.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Nuggets, number 12, Sam Sensky.
So Sam Sensky, who hit the game-tying 3 to tie it at 58, which would eventually force overtime, goes to the free throw line. And he makes the first one. 65-63. And he makes the second one. It's a 3-point game. Inbound to Bredman. 66-63. Bredman over the timeline, and a timeout taken by Barnesville. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Willow Creek stat report while they're in this timeout. Trojans up to this timeout, this point in the game, shooting 21-38, 4 of 3 from behind the arc, while the Nuggets have hit 9 of 28 attempts from behind the 3-point arc, shooting 21-52 overall, and free throws have been big in this game, and not a whole lot of them have been missed. 17 of 21 for the Trojans, 15 of 20 for the Nuggets. Fouls, that's a game total, 22-19, and then turnovers have been kind of low. 15-14, considering the type of game it's been. Only a grand total of 29 turnovers in the game, and it's just about even. One turnover advantage by 1 to Barnesville up to this point, and that's your Willow Creek Insurance post-regulation stat report. It's the first time we've had a post-regulation stat report since we've implemented that. So we'll bring it back here. Matter of fact, we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
All right, it'll be Barnesville basketball. 25 seconds to go here in overtime. They'll inbound it from the far sideline. It'll be Kraus triggering the inbounds pass. He'll get it into Bredman. Bredman will get a screen. He'll put up a 3. He gets fouled on the 3-pointer. And Zach Bredman will go to the line with a chance to tie this game up. And Stoa has now fouled out.
At the line to shoot 3 shots for the Trojans. Number 1, Zach Bredman.
This is pressure right here. Zach Bredman, just a sophomore, and he's had an electric game. Bailey Thompson, a 6'3" senior, checks into the lineup here for the Nuggets. 19 seconds to go. Barnesville down 2. And he'll miss that one. Still a 2-point game. He'll make it.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 13, Logan Ernst, his first personal foul. At the line for 2 shots. The next number 0, Mason Groton.
18.2 seconds. Mason Groton at the free throw line. And he'll make it. And it's a 2-point game.
Brian Carlisle.
Still plenty of time here, even if he makes this free throw. We've talked about how Barnesville has their pretty much half their team, if not more, can shoot the three easily. And he'll get it through the crowd noise. 16 seconds to go. Bredman with the basketball, and it's tipped back to Bredman. Now it's back to Bredman again. 7 seconds to go. Iniger for 3, no, too strong. And a foul with 1.3 seconds to go will send Hawley to the free throw line, and it's going to be
the Trojans, number 40, Wyatt Suter. That's his 5th personal foul.
Suter fouls out with 5, and barring a lucky rebound / long shot, the Hawley Nuggets are going to more than likely sneak away with a W in this one, and what a game it was.
On the line for the second, 2 shots for the Nuggets, number 0, Mason Groton.
If he misses this, the Trojans have a chance for a lucky full court shot. He made it, and that will seal the win. At the buzzer, it's off the backboard, and the Hawley Nuggets win it in overtime. Final score 69-65. Outstanding game between these two teams here as the Hawley Nuggets improve to 13-5, and the
activity schedule this Thursday.
13-4. I meant to say. And the Barnesville Trojans fall to 11-8 with the 69-65 overtime loss here at home to the to the Hawley Nuggets.
And on Thursday, February 17th, the boys, JVC.
Well, we thank you so much for tuning in. It was a great one.
Minnewaska area. JV and C at 6 o'clock, varsity at 7:30.
Taking a look at our upcoming schedule.
And on Friday, we will be
Barnesville takes on Minnewaska area.
New York Mills. New York Mills has been rescheduled to February 25th.
And then we'll also have Hawley fans. Their Nuggets girls team will be on Magnitude when they travel to the Hive to take on Perham on Thursday. So Hawley fans, you can watch that one here on Magnitude Sports. Also, Friday, February 18th is a big day, a doubleheader for Barnesville. Barnesville versus Underwood in girls action, followed by Barnesville Breckenridge in boys action. We'll also have Kindred and Oak Grove at 7:30 in boys, and then Perham and Thief River Falls in girls basketball. So 4 games for you Friday night here on Magnitude Sports. Jump ahead to Tuesday, Perham Breckenridge, Barnesville Pelican Rapids, and then next Thursday, Barnesville West Central area. Friday, Enderlin and Kindred, and then you don't see it on your screen there, but we'll also have Barnesville and New York Mills in boys basketball on Friday, February 25th. So that's a look at what's coming up here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, your final score here from Barnesville High School. The Hawley Nuggets 69 and the Barnesville Trojans 65. An overtime victory for the now 13-4 Nuggets as they hand the Trojans their 8th loss of the season. For everybody who tuned in tonight, thank you so much for watching. To all of our sponsors, thank you so much for your support. 69-65, your final score in overtime. The Nuggets win. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
Proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network.